What's good? What's happening? Darkest Powerpuff Girls episode. Shout out to Tub, you know what I'm saying?
So with my switch to fictitious morbid videos, I decided to research some cartoons and see which ones had dark episodes that I hadn't covered in broad videos. Eventually, I found an article called 29 Disturbingly Dark Episodes of Kids Shows You Won't Believe Actually Aired, and I was shocked reading the title and description of the Powerpuff Girls episode. The Powerpuff Girls had a mentally ill sister. What? And the description, well, as you can see, it's blurred. So allow
A fourth? Huh?
Ill sister. What? And the description, well, as you can see, it's blurred. So allow Tuv to tell you all about this episode. Grab some tacos from the taco truck, grab some horchata, because this one's gonna be an interesting one.
Let's get it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Tuv. Interesting one. Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
Bestie? What? What's this?
My name is Tuvington, and I am proud to say that I am editing this video. Yay! I got rid of my editing team. Yeah, by the time you guys are watching this, I got rid of my editing team. I just didn't like the way they were editing my videos. It was almost like a Sunny V2 copy and paste, and shout out Sunny, but no, I have my own style.
Oh, respect. That's respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let them go. Maybe you find somebody else who your style type. You feel me? He'll find his editor, bro, for sure. Damn, that's respect, though. You got all that work on him now.
I came to a conclusion. It's like, you guys like me for me. You guys subscribed for my type of edits. You know, like, I love the boo sound effect with the title card, my white on black text. Like, they weren't even doing that. And you know how weird it is getting revisions for your own videos? It feels like I wasn't even a part of my own channel. It felt gross, but it's me. I'm editing again. Yes, Vegas Pro. Shout out Vegas Pro. I don't care if you guys have Premiere or whatever. I am a Vegas Pro king. But yeah, it's gonna be me and
Vegas Pro. Ain't that hard as fuck too? Damn.
One of my hometown friends editing the video, and that's way better when it's one of my hometown friends because I could just tell him, yo, do this and do this. It's just not awkward. Like, it's just not awkward. It can be me and my friend. That's basically it. And he's gonna master my style, which is the best. It's not gonna be no Sunny V2 style. And one more thing, Stop Loving Me, my sophomore album, is almost out. It's gonna be out on August 18th, and it's gonna premiere here on the same day at 6 p.m. PST, so I hope to see you there. Let's get started with the video. So we're gonna talk about Powerpuff Girls. First, let me give you an introduction. Powerpuff Girls was an American TV show that started airing in 1998. It had a total of 6 seasons and 78 episodes.
Real quick, I don't care what nobody say, and I'm talking to the fellas. You watching this show and growing up, you had you feel me? You're like, I'm this one, I'm that one. Even though they girls, I'm this one. You know what I'm saying? Your boy was the little green one. I forgot their names. Wait. Bubbles. Right, I think her name is Bubbles. Buttercup. Right, Buttercup, and I forgot her name. But I was like, ha, I'm the green one. What are you, gang? You know what I'm saying? Which one did y'all pick?
Episodes. Fun fact, about 6 years earlier in 1992, the creator, Craig McCracken, made a short animation called Whoop-Ass Stew, where the Powerpuff Girls weren't called the Powerpuff Girls, instead they were called the Whoop-Ass Girls. It's a short 3-minute animation, and that's what he submitted to Cartoon Network as basically a pilot. But then, obviously, he had to change some things because it was inappropriate. I watched the short, and it's not that much different, except for the fact that the girls seem more aggressive than usual, but that's really the only main difference. The show follows the adventures of 3 kindergarten girls with superpowers: Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup.
Oh fuck, I fucked it. I thought this was Buttercup. Yeah, your boy is Buttercup. You talk about Bubbles, Blossom. Yeah.
Episodes usually involve the girls using their powers to defend their town from villains and giant monsters, with some humorous variation of standard superhero and tokusatsu shows. Aside from these issues, the girls must face the typical concerns of young children, such as sibling rivalry, loose teeth, personal hygiene, going to school, and dependence on security blankets. And that's really it. Just a comedic show about 3 superhero girls, and it's funny because they're children. That's really it. Season 2, Episode 11, Twisted Sister. Original air date, May 26th, 2000. Now, the episode starts off pretty normal. The narrator is explaining how Townsville is an extremely calm place and perfect to relax in. We also get to see this really tan guy whose head is also his hair. That's a new one. And this woman whose eyes, nose, and mouth are 5% of her face. But I ain't gonna lie, man, she kind of like, damn.
Yeah, baby.
She was real. Anyway, let me move on. Then the calm scene gets interrupted by a giant tentacle monster fighting the Powerpuff Girls. So you're just not gonna react. They do their thing, you know, defeat him. And then we get a montage showing the girls beating criminals, saving people who are in troubling situations, and stopping a meteor. I couldn't help but notice, but in that montage, Buttercup roars at a grizzly bear, causing him to cower in fear, and she also dives on top of a bomb to lessen the explosion. If Buttercup isn't your favorite Powerpuff Girl,
Facts.
I don't know what planet you're living on. Anyway, the point of the intro was to show the audience how difficult it can be saving the world, especially when you're only 5 years old. Then once they get home, the professor, which is a father figure to them, reminds them they have to clean their room, wash the dishes, take out the trash, finish their homework, fix the roof, eat dinner, clean their plates, sweep the floor, and a whole lot of other chores. Bro is really making them fix the roof. Meanwhile, the professor is talking. The girls relate to how they're being overworked, and Bubbles says 3 puffs aren't enough. As a funny Easter egg, the writers knew you'd be focusing on the girls' conversation, so they made the professor say some pretty funny stuff like buy a cat and feed the cat, and also breathe in and breathe out. And yes, we're still talking about chores he wants them to do. The scene switches to the girls in the laboratory where they're making themselves another sister. Luckily, the professor has a book named How I Did It. In case you guys don't know, the intro of the show is the professor making the Powerpuff Girls. He uses sugar, spice, and everything nice, and accidentally drops a chemical named Chemical X into the mixture. So the girls give it a try.
Come on, bro.
And with how broad the instructions are, they basically put in whatever they want and claim it's close to the ingredient. Buttercup also throws in a live lizard, which I thought was pretty funny.
Is this serious?
So in the instructions, it also says to, quote, accidentally add chemical X, and they do exactly that. Then the mixture explodes, and this is where I would say the episode begins getting dark. So let's turn the light switch off and continue with the episode. So yes, they created themselves a new sister, which if you want to think about it, they're more like mothers to the girl since they created her, but whatever. We get to see the creation they made, this new Powerpuff Girl, and well, she's hideous. She has crooked teeth, her shoes don't fit her, she has armpit hair, a messy hairstyle, big bulging eyes, and is extremely, big. And
oh my god, I remember that.
A messy hairstyle, big bulging eyes, and is extremely, big.
Oh my god, I remember this episode, bro. Jeez, bro, it's been years since I last watched this shit.
And it doesn't help that the writers made her audibly disabled.
What?
Yeah, we're sisters.
Sisters!
That's right, you're our sister.
She's touchy, aggravating, and doesn't seem to have much self-control. It's almost as if she has some sort of autism, especially when we look at the symptoms. Delayed language skills, delayed cognitive or learning skills, hyperactive, impulsive, or inattentive behavior. I tried looking everywhere if the directors or writers mentioned anything about, you know, putting a disabled character in their show, or at least the way they represent disabled characters, but no, it's no mention of it. But it's not crazy to see how the average viewer, even within the first seconds of her introduction, would be able to tell this character is being portrayed as disabled. Anyway, she's given the name Bunny, and the girls tell her to stop crime and throw the bad guys away in jail. Simple enough, right? Well, she flies through the roof, and for some reason we get a zoom in on her teeth. Like, we get it. She got crooked teeth. We get it. They give her the
crooked smile, style. You baby, me. Shout out J. Cole.
Stereotypical dumb voice. If I was a little kid with a speech impediment, this character would make me feel kind of bad. Snowflake alert. Nah, bro, that's not even on some snowflake stuff. Like, I'd just be annoyed. I can't speak for disabled people, obviously, but I feel like some disabled kids watching this episode must have felt horribly misrepresented. Again, I'm not speaking for them because it's not my place to. So as she's flying, we get an ear reveal, and that's because she hears an alarm going.
Ear reveal. Hey, yo.
Because it's not my place to. So as she's flying, we get an ear reveal, and that's because she hears an alarm going off, aka crime going on. There's a robbery at a jewelry store. So Bunny swoops in and beats up the cops and throws them in jail.
Wrong one, gang. Oh, shit. She beat the wrong ones up, bro.
Instead, she thinks she's doing which is why she has a smile on her face, and then we fade to a black screen. The 3 girls are on the living room couch, and the professor asks if there's any crime going on since they're still at home. They say sure there is, but they've got it, quote, under control. And that carpet looks like a puss. There's a breaking news segment on the TV that explains that one of the Powerpuff Girls has gone crazy and has been releasing criminals and imprisoning officers, causing Townsville to become overrun with crime again. The girls go out to look for Bunny and catch her beating up a cop. This is where they confront her friend once again, she thinks she's doing a good job. That's until the girls yell at her and tell her she's doing everything wrong and say, I guess you're not cut out to be a Powerpuff Girl after all. Bunny cries and flies away. Then all the criminals that were released gang up on the Powerpuff Girls and they're outnumbered. I always found it funny how these 5-year-olds fight grown men on a daily basis. We transition to Bunny at the edge of a cliff crying, and she hears the girls cry for her help, and she does just that. Pummels the bad guys like there's no tomorrow, and she screams Bunny do good in celebration, but not for long until her body starts shaking. Rays of light shoot out of her, and the girl blows up. What is this, Oppenheimer? There's no sound to this
I thought Shorty was hungry.
scene. It's muted. It's quiet. It's like the one ambulance scene in mid-90s. A choice directors do to force you to really pay attention to what's going on. The girls wake up and a piece of Bunny's clothing falls in front of them. They're saddened and Bubbles says, she was good after all. We were the ones who were bad. The episode fades to black, but the narrator
that's deep, cuh.
is thrown in crying. I'm guessing so the episode could end on a lighter note, and says the day was saved thanks to Bunny. Okay, let's talk about this roller coaster of a Powerpuff Girls episode. Do I think the writers wrote this to offend disabled people? No. Do I think they could have done a better job at representing disabled people? Yes. I mean, they could have ended the episode so much better if they just didn't kill her off at the end. She could have literally been a side character that helps along the adventures in some episodes, you know? Like, why you gotta kill her? According to IMDb, Bunny is one of 5 characters to die in the show. 1 of 5, bro. There are criminals in this show that didn't suffer a death like that, but Bunny did. I read a review by Fly Pow By, and even this person was surprised as to how dark the episode was. I'll be honest, when I rewatched this, I realized I forgot how heartbreaking the scene was. I knew it was sad, but I was taken aback at how sad it really was. So Bunny's body wobbles around and she explodes in complete silence. Silence is such a rarity in cartoons, and it has such an effect on this scene. It's a moment of silence for a fallen friend, both literally and figuratively. The Powerpuff Girls wake up from being knocked out and see all the criminals lying unconscious. They correctly guess that Bunny saved them, but only find a small fragment of her shirt floating down to the ground. They say that Bunny was just too unstable to live. Just a reminder, if this case wasn't sad enough, the last words they said to Bunny, besides their cries for help, was that she was not cut out to be a Powerpuff Girl. Yeah, pretty dark for a Powerpuff Girls episode, but I see how this could go over your head if you're just a kid watching the show. You don't really care, but even if you are a kid, what about the disabled kids watching this? Like, bro, that's how y'all represent us? You know, like, again, I can't speak for y'all. Y'all, if you are disabled and you felt some type of way about this episode when it aired, please let me know. Or maybe you don't care. All I'm saying is, if I saw a Mexican cartoon character represented eating tacos, beans, with a Mexican flag jumping a border, I don't know, man. I'd feel some type of way for sure. You guys, make sure to let me know what dark episodes of cartoons you guys want me to cover next. If you guys do.
And it's crazy too, because, like, I mean, I could be wrong. But some of these studios and shit, they'll try to portray something and it's like, it's not even like, it's just not the right way to portray something or to represent, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure to recommend something that's not oversaturated. I don't want to talk about stuff everyone talks about. I made sure to look up if people have talked about this Powerpuff Girls episode. I think there's only one other YouTube video on it, so just nice talking about topics you guys haven't heard yet. Doesn't necessarily have to be cartoons. It could be like live action shows. Zoe 101. Is there a dark Zoe 101 episode out there? A dark...
Oh, he should go back into the throwbacks, bro. Zoe 101, Wizards of Waverly Place, like shows like that, bro.
So random episode. I'm just happy I'm editing this video, bro. It feels like, it feels like I'm back. You know what it feels like? It feels like 2021 again, bro. Like, I just need this video to be out. Make sure to go stream Stop Loving Me when it comes out. Tired of you guys thinking my potential is hyper pop. It's
www. You know what I'm saying? W. I like that. And said, man, they don't got my style on point. Let me get back to the OG, you know, the good old days where I was doing it. I respect that. And it's saving him some money because you don't got to pay anybody but his hometown friend. And that's just one person, right? That's what's up, bro. Shout out to him. I remember seeing her in the show. But obviously, this is 2000. It's been years since I watched the show. So, like, how everything went down, I forgot about. I forgot about her, pretty much how she died, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Listen, bro, let me know what Powerpuff Girl you told yourself that you were, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Buttercups all day. Let me know what you guys thought. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'm out.